Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. It's your boy Cha Charlie Global, and I'm back once again with another one. Oh, yeah. The dorm is lit. Per usual. Oh, yeah. Y'all already know what's going on, man. Come on through the door, man. If you can, get out there on the walk, man. Hey, you gonna have to finesse your officer, let you out your dorm so you can pull up at mine. It lit every time we pop out. Oh, yeah. By now, y'all should have been to hit that like button. Leave me a comment and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel, baby. Oh, yeah. Man, I got one for y'all today. Kendray's virginity. Oh, man, that boy, Kendre. So, I'm at Smith State Prison. You know what I'm saying? And there was the type of environment where it was kind of hostile at the time. Per usual, it's always war at Smith. You know what I'm saying? A war had done popped out between the essays and the Muslims. Per usual, it was about a female and a pack that came up missing. So they went to war about that. You know what I'm saying? We was on lockdown for weeks. We had done came off lockdown less than 3 hours later. They came and locked the countdown again because the Migos ain't waste no time. They were trying to up the scope. You know what I'm saying? A couple dudes, a couple of the Muslims had done got off on the essays. So soon they let us all lock down. Them folk popped it off again. And that's how it be in the prison, man. Like, that shit be crazy for real. You know what I'm saying? It got so crazy, man. I was in the room with a dude. He had never been in trouble his whole life, so he's safe. You know what I'm saying? But he said he had never been in trouble, but he was the type of dude, he couldn't do no time, like being behind those four walls and can't get out of there. He couldn't deal with it, man. And he kept crying and complaining, crying and complaining. We on lockdown. I'm like, bro, you did what you did, goddamn, to come to jail, come to chain gang, bro. They what come with it, man. Lockdown. There gonna be times you gonna get locked down for some shit you ain't even had nothing to do with. But shit, you just have to suck that shit up and goddamn keep on moving, you feel me? You doing time, this how it go. He always being up crying and complaining, talking about how he miss his mama and his girl and you know what I'm saying? I get all that, I get it, but I was trying to tell him in prison, bro, like right now you showing emotion, you looking real vulnerable right now, like that ain't something you want to get a reputation for having in the chain game, bro. I mean, I feel you feeling that way, but shit, keep that shit in your head, bro. You ain't always got to voice that shit to people, man. And you been going around, I be seeing you with your little cliques and the little people you be talking to, man. Man, don't be doing that around them folk, cause they gonna be laying on you. You get a little stoke call, you get a little green dot every now and then. Your people fucking with you. So you need to protect that at all costs. And with you showing these emotions, yeah, you gonna fuck around and get your goddamn nose white. So, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't take it no more. I was like, hey, bro, you got to get out my room, man. Goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you ain't got to leave the dorm, but you just can't be in the room with me, man. You got to get up out of here. You feel me? He was like, man, I get that, I get that. You got to do your time, you do your time. I'm like, yeah, bro, because you'll have a nigga stressed the fuck out in this bit with how you kick it. He always want to talk about that depressed ass shit. I be want to talk about the free world and some females, some round. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So he packed this shit and got up out the room and shit, you know what I'm saying? Moved in another room, you know what I mean, with another emotional nigga. I said, oh yeah, they gonna get along just fine. They're gonna be straight. So, boom, I'm in the room by myself for a second. You know what I mean, couple days go by, transfer day come, they put little Kendre in the room with me. Little Kendre was from Ohio, you know what I'm saying? And he had done got locked up for a body. You feel me? But they charged him with manslaughter and gave him 20 years. So, you know what I'm saying? He was getting out. He had a date. You know what I'm saying? So I got to know the little dude. You know what I'm saying? I had to put him up on game with the chain gang and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he one of them ones, when the female came on the floor, he was acting real anxious. Like, damn, like, he ain't know what to do with himself. Like, he ain't know how to act. So I asked one day, I was like, bro, you younger here, how you were when you got locked up? He was like, shit, bro, I was 14. I was like, damn, how you will now? He was like, shit, bro, I'm 20. I'm like, oh, damn. So one day we posted up by the room. They coming through doing their kind of shit. So little fine little shit on the floor. She came through. She counted. He was like, damn, boy, I wonder what that thing smell like. I was like, shit, ain't no telling. You know what I'm saying? Knowing her, she selling that damn thing. That thing for sale. So that thing might have a little twang to it. Cause she ain't making niggas pull out of nothing. She letting them shoot the club up. Everybody did. He was like, shoot the club up. I was like, nigga, you don't know what shoot the club up mean? He was like, what the hell that mean? How a nigga shoot a big club up? I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, look, man, when you goddamn Chan that damn girl, then you let loose in her when it go to feeling good. I was like, nigga, you ain't never bust a nut or something. He was like, look, bro, just chill. I'm gonna talk to you at the count. So, boom. Shawty get through count. He was like, man, look, bro, you ain't gonna believe this shit. I'm like, what's up? He was like, man, I was at that beer hall, man, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie, I had never got no coochie before, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn, but I was about to. So I at that bitch, I asked, I said, man, you ain't got no boyfriend or nothing, do you? Got me coming out in your house? Cause she was older than me. I said, shit, how old she was? He was like, she was 20, bro. You know what I'm saying? She had her own little spot and shit. But he was like, anyway, I asked the bitch. I was like, you ain't got no nigga? She was like, nah. So he said, man, I fell off in a spot. I had the glizz on me, though. So he was like, we in there chilling, smoking a blunt and shit. You know what I'm saying? Cool and shit. Had done cooked me a little meal, some little chicken wings and some dirty rye. You know what I'm saying? With some little Hawaiian roll. We were eating good in that bit. Drank red Kool-Aid, like this shit was lit. So I'm cool. I'm feeling grown like a grown nigga should. You know what I'm saying? On the outside, like I'm doing grown nigga shit. So he was like, man, we got through eating and shit. We on the bed doing our damn thing, just kissing and shit. So we finally come up out of our clothes and shit. He say, man, shit, she had done top me up. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That was my first time getting some top from a bitch, bro. He was like, that shit felt so good, bro. Like, damn. He was like, shit, so I had to flip. I had to flip the damn girl over. He say, man, right before I went up in him, I had to sight the tip of my shit on her lips. Yeah, I sight my shit on the lips. I was finna answer him. But right before I could answer him, nigga came through the door. Boom. So he say, shit, I rolled off the bed. My pants was on the side of the bed. I grabbed my pants and I upped the glizzy. He say, when I upped the glizzy, that nigga upped the glizzy. He say, what saved me? He was like, shit, the nigga in the bed got to arguing and shit. So I felt like, shit, he's gonna be me or him in that bit. So he was like, shit, I shot butt ass. Boom, I shot him one time in the chest. You know what I'm saying? He fell on the floor and shit. So this bitch went to nothing up time. So how you gonna kill my nigga? How you gonna kill my nigga like that? He say, man, bitch, I asked you, did you have a nigga? You told me no. See, shawty, you play too many motherfucking games. So he said, man, I put my motherfucking clothes on, shit. I got up out of there. He was like, man, I was so scared, bro. I ain't know what to do. I ain't never whacked the nigga before, bro. He was like, shit, I just kept the glitz on me because how this shit was, you know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. I just kept it for protection, bro. He was like, man, I was just going over there to get me some cat, bro. And shit, right before I can go up in, a nigga bust through the door, bro. And shit, like, shit, yeah, I'm still a virgin for real. Like, I don't think top count. He say, shit, I ain't get to answer him. I ain't get to go up in that damn thing. So, shit, I'm like, shit, bro, well, you got to work your move. You got to dub in it, bitch. I said, it's a chance. You can get you some round in it, bitch. You just got to learn how to work your move. So he was like, shit, what I got to do? I was like, shit, hey, you be going to the store and shit? He was like, hell yeah. I said, you got to get you some type of hustle on. You got to get you some funds. You got to, you know what I'm saying? Know what I mean? Go get you a detail or something. You ain't got nobody that could get you a package in. Now he was like, what type of package? I was like, some weeds, cigarettes, shit like that. So he was like, hell yeah, I can call my brother. So I'm like, shit, well, I'm gonna put something together, man. Have your people drop this shit off. I'm gonna get some shit in for you. You just gonna have to skim me down, though. You know what I'm saying? When the product take down, I said, I'm gonna fuck with you because I wanna see you goddamn wits on. So boom. Time going on, the play gets set up. We get the pike in and shit. I show that damn boy how to incorporate the fluff. Oh yeah, I got that boy fluff game proper. Oh yeah, I showed that boy how to sight them damn things up. So boom, He get his little phone in and shit, get his phone side up, you know what I'm saying? Get all the money apps on his phone so he could transact and make money, you know what I'm saying? Couple months go by, that boy done built up him a bankroll, you know what I'm saying? Because I had him investing back and getting the pack in. Once he was making his little money, I was like, hey, now give me that money right here so we could go back again, you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, go on, put up you some money so if you lose your phone, you can go on ahead and buy a bike, poor ass bitch. So he like, shit, yeah, that makes sense. So basically, I gave that nigga the game, you know what I'm saying? Showed him the ropes and shit. So that thing, you know, the little cadet class had them graduated. So boom. That boy that had done got his sauce up. He had done got him a couple chains in, some little frames. You know what I'm saying? That boy done got his little Nike short. You know what I'm saying? Nike flip-flop. You know what I'm saying? Done got him some cologne in and shit. You know what I'm saying? I put that boy together. I told him these the tools you gonna need it. Ain't chance catch the real some in. Yeah, you got to stand out from the crowd. You feel me? You ain't necessarily got to be flashy, but you pull up to the booth smelling like that polo. You know what I'm saying? She know it, nigga. It's funky ronky in here. She ain't expecting no nigga to smell like this. She just catch a whiff of that damn thing. She gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the little shit to catch in that motherfucker. So boom. And that thing, you know, I started seeing that boy playing the booth, because I had done gave that boy a scenario, because he was like, how I come at a female, like, I was like, shit, same way you do on the street, shit, make her laugh, goddamn, open her up, you know what I'm saying, get her comfortable, you know what I'm saying, then once you get her comfortable, you got to get her to break a motherfucking rule. The smallest thing can break a rule. If she just tell you where she go to the club and shit at, some personal shit, she breaking a rule, because she ain't supposed to tell you nothing personal. Then you got to try to get something out of something small. You see a couple piece of candy in a book bag. Just try it one time. See if you can get you a piece of a peppermint or something. Get you a piece of chewing gum or something about that damn girl. You know what I'm saying? You got to get her to break a rule. Once you complete those steps right there, shit, you on your way to getting you a pipe, my nigga. So he had been playing the booth. Then that thing, you know, that girl, she was doing pull-ups. He was getting her Doritos and sodas and shit, Snicker bars and shit, Reese cups and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, then that thing, you know, that boy might pull up like, hey, boy, I need the room. I go post up, go do my thing elsewhere. And that thing, you know, that girl doing pull-ups at the room and shit. Then it went from doing pull-ups to now she's sliding off in the room for a couple minutes. The next thing you know, he talking to her on the phone. I'm like, oh, yeah. So one day out the blue, it's chicken day. So, you know what I'm saying? Little bro pull up on me. He was like, hey, bro, shit, I'm gonna need you to goddamn watch out for me. I'm like, shit, watch out for you for what? He was like, shit, y'all finna let me scratch that thing. I said, oh yeah, you finna scratch that damn thing? He was like, yeah, she done already let me play with it and shit. Done stuck my hand in it and shit. You know what I'm saying? That thing ain't have no smell like you told me. Remember you were telling me about good round. I was like, yeah, that thing ain't have no smell. So I'm like, okay, for sure. So he was like, shit. I was like, yeah, I'll watch out, I'll post up. So shit, he go back in the room, try to come in there, call niggas leave out and shit. You know what I'm saying? I told the niggas who I had them bought chicken from, they were clean niggas and shit. They know to use, they got their spoon to put my chicken in the bag. They know not to anti my shit. And no, hell no. So I made sure that was great so everybody go out and shit. So she came in there and said last call. You know what I'm saying? The scavengers got up out of there. It was a few niggas that fell asleep. So she got them boys up out of there. Then that thing,